I don't know. What's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to the den. Hope all of you wonderful people are doing great this evening. We'll see how this goes. I know we're already a little bit late. But we may or may not do the full 2 hours. I'm quite properly annoyed. Sound like a British person. Quite properly miffed and just trying to get my mentality right. And yeah, if it's not one thing, it's something else. So how does it sound? Does it sound like I'm in a tin can? Is it even doing anything? 'Cause this shit could give me an issue every fucking day. And fuck with the damn settings is just fucking annoying. Shout out to the lovely Miss K Grace, the lovely Patricia K, the lovely Miss Belden Offside. Hello, Heidi. How are you today? Michelle's here. Lovely Miss 12. How are you? Lovely Miss Let's Talk About It. How are you doing this evening? J Mail, what's the motherfucking deal? Professor Trill, what's the motherfucking deal? Illusion, what's the motherfucking deal? Jabari, what's the motherfucking deal? Chill out. What's the motherfucking deal? Devontae, good to see you. What's the motherfucking deal? And if I miss you, I ain't diss you. So the intention of tonight's conversation was going to be proper parenting. I've been seeing this thing trending lately about gentle parenting, which I understand. Not saying I support, but I do understand the premise of it. But I think this is part of the reason why we are where we are now. I'll explain a little bit more in just a minute. But there's different types of parenting. I think we all were probably raised different, right? In a different fashion. We come from different types of households. We come from different backgrounds. You can say socioeconomic statuses, right? Privileges. Some people like to use. Um, so that we're not going to have the same complete understanding or the same complete level of discipline. We definitely will understand. We may be able to relate. You know, we can talk about how certain things did or did not benefit us. So, gentle parenting. Let me find a proper definition to make sure it sounds authenticated. Gentle parenting is one where parents do more talk. Well, they don't think they spank their kids at all. And I think we've kind of, I don't think that's necessarily a new thing. I think that's part of the reason why, we deal with the bullshit we deal with right now in society because you got a lot of parents who don't do shit. I showed y'all that video the other day, not that long ago, where the kids outside behaving like a bunch of fucking little hyenas. And the security guard says something to them, and then the two young women voice their opinions very vehemently to the security guard with all type of slang and lingo that is not appropriate to one be saying in front of kids, but two, um, to be saying just a common exchange. Hey, if you didn't like what was said, you can say that. But we have a lot of people who are emotionally unstable, right? And so when they've never had to deal with conflict resolution in a healthy way, they only know how to deal with conflict resolution in a unhealthy way, right? Usually with violence instead of with verbal. So I say that, and it sounds kind of like, well, then you should be championing the gentle parenting. Yeah, but no. because I do believe that kids need to learn young that there are consequences in life for your actions. But you have so many parents who either are not willing or more concerned with being friends with their kids. They're not focused on the details, right? Because it's not about just beating your kid up. It's like, ah, you shitty motherfucker, catch a square. It's not about that, right? What it is about being able to convey that there are consequences in life for your actions. I don't believe that you should beat a child outright. I believe that, it's a situation where, say, there's a disciplinary action, right? You should talk a couple of times, right? You should speak, explain, but then when you have a situation where it repeatedly keeps happening, you have to understand it escalates, right? So maybe there's a verbal warning, maybe there's a physical challenge, right? Or whatever, some type of punishment. But then there gets a point where I do believe that a physical, hands on reprimand, just like we say, women on occasion may need a physical, hands on reprimand. It's only for the good of them. I don't believe in beating women, but I do believe in helping them, stay the correct course. Um, you may or may not have seen it that the Taliban, the Taliban are going to go back to openly stoning women, right? For their bad behaviors. Don't know how you feel about that, but I guarantee they won't be dealing with some of the issues that we are dealing with currently here in the West. Okay, is it is it buffering a lot? Yeah. How are you doing? What? How are you doing? Lovely Miss Sarah Lou. How are you? Yeah. The Den women have been noticeably absent the last few whatevers, and so it's good to see you all this evening. Um, yeah, I wouldn't say I got beat with any and everything. They wasn't all belts and switches. I know some of you have been victims of the chancla, right? I believe Indians use a similar technique. I don't know if they call it the chancla, but I believe that they use a similar style of shoe-based martial art. Um, anyway, yeah. So it's just a situation where I do believe that it is. I think that we could all say if we were spanked. Is anybody in here only verbally reprimanded? Is anybody in here who was never physically punished for their actions in their youth? I just here seeking her attention. How are you? I appreciate the fact that you let your patients die so you can spend a little time with the friends in the den. We admire you for it. The families of the patients, not so much, but you get our love here. So, it, I may or may not have. I don't know. No. Let's say I got a problem. Hold on one more. All right, there we go. So I definitely have my fair share. I believe, well, not I believe. I know I still have markings that I can show you from disciplinary acts that I had as a child. And you can say, Hunter, were you that bad? Absolutely not. Well, a little bit, right? Definitely, definitely referred to it in times where I wouldn't say I did. At certain times, maybe when I was young, but as I get older, I look at it, it makes me more annoyed than anything. But this is what we're gonna do, man. Take some calls. I don't. I'll be honest. My mojo, my juice this evening is um, not on 100. I'll talk about something interesting tomorrow. Very interesting. I'll tell y'all at the end of the stream, whenever that may be, what the what that conversation is going to be. Let me be honest. I got to figure something out because I gotta stop being lazy with the editing. That's really the real thing. I just don't be want to edit shit. So 'cause I've definitely been talking about the street stuff. I gotta make some changes here. Do 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 do. Wait one moment. I'm gonna get the Discord link for those of you. Oh, fuck it. To all right. Do 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 do. I'll go ahead and drop the Discord link early so that way people can. Oh, you got Discord. Go ahead and pin that. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm just like I said. I was. It just ain't it. Just ain't the. I got the juice today. Anyway, so give me just a moment. Let me get the line together, make sure everything is in order. And we're gonna talk about discipline, man. I don't know your thoughts. Is gentle parenting a better technique? So by speaking with your children, by taking the time to ask them how they feel and apply their thoughts to various scenarios, is that ideal? Because I mean you're taking account, and here's my personal opinion, especially when it comes to kids. I know people may see it differently, may view it differently. They are human entities. They should be guided more than confided, right? Like they should be directed more than their input should be taken. I'm not saying you don't take any input. Hey, you like this versus liking that. But what happens is most people nowadays they act like they're like some motherfucker be you be 20, 30 don't know shit. You think a fucking 10-year old knows shit, a 5-year old knows shit, like taking their opinion and then well they don't. Well then guess what? You don't eat. You gotta understand like the confines of like we create, well not we, y'all create these monsters, right? Y'all create these beings that are pickier than ever, that are softer than ever, that are more entitled than ever, right? Because we've gotten away from what I feel like was a more direct form of parenting to, well, we'll just let them explore and figure out, well, like we need to be like the Asian people. Like everybody should be like the Asian people. Like you should have a career already determined for your kid when they come out, right? You want to be a fucking bricklayer, give them nothing but Legos as soon as they come out. Don't even let them see anything. Don't let them see a basketball. Don't let them understand what a goal is. Just give them bricks, a bunch of little bricks. Make sure they don't eat them. Give them yeah, give them a bunch of fucking little bricks. And after you give them the bricks, Just that's all it is. I don't want to watch weird Bob the Builder shows and shit like it. Don't even let them none of this exist. None of the stuff exists. So that way you've already infiltrated their minds, and they'll be bricklayers uh, by the time they grow up. I don't know why. I just have this fascination for bricks and Legos, and you've trained them right. But instead, we let them have these opinions, or we let them have these thoughts. We let them just we can be whatever. Like we don't provide any reality to them, right? And not in the sense of because it can be two force, right? Because yeah, some kids are talented, some people are talented, some people will not fit the norm, they will not fit the mold, they will not, merge into society in the same way as others. There are some who are genuinely creative. There are some people who are genuinely talented. Unfortunately, for the 99.99999% of us, relate us ain't gonna be our kids. We love to think that, right? Be honest. The kid run a fucking 5'2", he's not gonna be the next football star at anything. Right. Unless he's a big fucking ass lineman, and even then, some of these linemen getting faster than the motherfucker. So anyway, it's a situation where we don't provide reality, right? And maybe the general parent isn't just about the physical interaction, but maybe stern interaction, maybe speaking to your kid and stuff. Always asking somebody what they want, right? Never applying pressure, never putting somebody in a pressurized situation, right? Pressure does two things: one, it busts pipes; two, it makes diamonds. But if you I feel like the people who do the general parent, well, how do you feel? Well, what does this make you do? Well, what's you like? I'm not asking a kid their opinion on shit, right? Because you're stupid. You don't know anything. You know like three things. And so why do I like it's cool to ask how you feel. I'm not saying that your feelings don't matter, but you're still gonna get asked with them because what you did was fucking wrong. So why did you do it? Because you were mad. Oh, you were mad? Well, shenanigans. Hold on one second. Un segundo, por favor. Oh, okay. My apologies. So, like I said, we do these things and we put ourselves in these situations where we, where we raise the future people of size. So, like now, I see all these people who cry and who, like, you ever see those meetings where the people are all snap, snap, snapping, and we got to think about everybody's little quirks and twerks and all that stuff. MIA, good to see. You say no more Tito's for me. What are you talking about? I've had Tito's and yeah, definitely don't live on Mason Road. There's that. Um, and yeah, and I ain't have no Tito's in them. I'm actually I'm sober. I am soberized, right? I am soberized. I am good to go. I am a okay ski. So there's that. No, I'm not drunk. I told you I ain't got the juice trail. Tonight is just a series of events has flustered me. And so now I'm here because I said I was going to be committed to doing the streams on a nightly basis. I have pretty sure I actually got like three more fucking streams, but I just ain't got the mojo. Or be honest, I just ain't got the mojo. No, I'm not drunk. I might be lit here in a little bit, but uh, speaking appropriately, saying hello, welcoming people. I don't know, but this is what we're gonna do. So, like I said, I will. I've done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. This is all situations outside of my own control, right? So, yeah, I don't even want to get into it. Just me and the mug. So, all I know is this, right? It's just I'm not on my note today, right? I can feel the non-notedness. You know what I mean? It just ain't it just ain't Jessen. uh yeah, I don't know, y'all. Like I said, it ain't there. It's not I'm tired, it's not an energy thing. It's none of that. It's just I have to be in a certain mood before I go live because I like to be jovial, right? That's not a jovial moment right now. So this is I was never a college athlete. I was never see here's the two things I don't understand. I was very antisocial. I went down the gate TikTok thing and it makes a whole lot of sense now. Like I've put it's crazy. It's crazy. Gay TikTok is a crazy place. Not gay TikTok, it's probably a crazier place. But gifted and talented education TikTok, I've come to learn some things and it makes so much fucking sense now. I was never, nobody like promoted me. Nobody thought I was doing, I ain't even, the cheerleaders ain't even make little things with my number. They ain't had nobody rock my number in high school. There wasn't none of that shit. And then only like, who else? There's only like a couple, I think, that even got a scholarship. Like, so yeah. Like all the guys who would never go on to play football ever again in their life, they got more love and attention than I did. Absolutely. So there's that. Um, yeah, that's what we're gonna do, man. That's what we're gonna do. Is I'm gonna call it a wrap because I ain't got it, and if I ain't got, I don't want to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna double in tomorrow. We'll continue this conversation. Possibly, there's another conversation I want to have that actually makes me very sad. Very sad for the women of America, and maybe it's changed my stance on how I view relationships here with Eastside. What's the motherfucking deal? How we do this? So if y'all want to, we can slide it in. We can have an early Discord, chop it up. I may be in there a little bit. My energy just it's not like I say, it's not a tired energy. It's my mojo just ain't there. And again, so I don't mean to waste the time of you good lovely people. Um, but like I said, we slide in the Discord, chop it up a little bit. Y'all want to get maybe a putt put in, we can do that. Um, but yeah, yeah, I'm just yeah. So not a Lex program. This is a Texaco commercial. But yeah, man, I fuck with y'all, man. So could have, could have. But I appreciate y'all, man. I fuck with y'all. And again, my apologies. So we happen to slide to Discord. What we'll do maybe noon tomorrow-ish. We'll do we'll complete this noon central tomorrow. And then we'll have the other conversation that I really want to talk about. I'm annoyed because that was some kind of switch it up, but some things were happening. So with that being said, make sure you follow on all the proper channels. Make sure if you're a TikToker, make sure you follow on Honcho HTX on TikTok. I may fuck around and do something on there soon. I need to because it just something's been calling me to fucking to give TikTok some energy. Right? I feel like that's the best thing I need to be doing. So I may fuck around on there tomorrow if you ain't fucking with it. Yeah. So there's that. with that being said, uh, let's say it's just it's a thing. So no, absolutely not. That's I got 99 problems, I but that ain't one. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Um, Start a Discord again. As always, regardless of my mood, my demeanor, or my temperature. I'm gonna check your temperature. I do appreciate y'all. It is my honor. It is my privilege. But more than anything, it is truly my pleasure to get to chop it up with y'all. And chop it up with y'all in the Discord. Then, tomorrow, mañana, we'll chop it up. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all thank y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves. I hope to speak with you tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. Until we meet again, then, folks.